Hi, my name is Sylvia Marquin. Today is September 23rd, 2019. And on today's video, exercise number 3 will be dissecting a chicken wing. I had already purchased my chicken wing. I already washed it so that way it wasn't hard for me to put on my gloves. So my tray is ready to go with some instruments that we're going to use for dissecting the chicken wing. But the purpose of this video is to show the different joints on the chicken wing, also the bones, and to show you how it's really similar to our body or a human body. And the chicken wing really looks like the elbow of a human being. So of course you want to be working a clean area. I already cleaned up my area and I already washed my chicken wing like I said. So we're gonna start dissecting by starting an incision on the chicken wing. We're going to be recording, so pardon me if I'm not really looking at the camera. But first you're going to start making an incision right here on the top. Trying not to cut the muscle and just trying to get rid of the skin of the chicken. Okay. Reviewing different types of muscles, adipose tissue on the bottom of the chicken wing. You can see that I was amazed actually to see how much it looks like us, like a human being inside. So we're gonna continue to cut, being careful not to cut the muscles. You're just cutting the skin of the chicken, and you can see how it almost looks like hair follicles on top of the skin. This is where the feathers used to be. In our case, we have hair follicles. So I'm being careful not to cut the muscle or the ligaments because I want to be able to show you how it looks inside. As you're cutting, you can see that like the blood vessels as well. So it helps you visualize something that we, when reading, or even, you know, adipose tissue, because typically wings and legs have more fat than the chicken breast. So it helps you visualize how adipose tissue also looks. You can see the connective tissue as you're cutting. And it's basically amazing how our bodies look. So very careful, you're trying to remove the skin from the chicken without damaging the ligaments or even the muscles, because we want to be able to see all that. As I'm cutting, I can talk to you guys a little bit about the ball and socket joint, which is usually at the end right here. Unfortunately, when I cut my chicken wing from my chicken, I think I left the ball and socket joint in the other part of the chicken, but you can still see right here, this is where the ball and socket joint would have been. And this is just the skin. As you can see, I carefully remove just the skin of the chicken, and I think we're almost there, so I can show you the muscle part and the joints. This week's class has been very interesting, and I am very excited to be participating in this kind of activities without having to attend an actual classroom. I don't think I've had the opportunity to do this even when I was in middle school or elementary school. So I'm very excited to be completing this assignment. So bear with me, we're almost done. This is the fatty tissue that is kind of hard to cut, but we're almost there. Okay. I think we got it all. So if I show you right here, here's the chicken wing, and we have the muscles, and right here, this white area right here, you can see the connective tissue that connects muscles to bones, or bone to bone. And right here that looks like an elbow of the chicken is the hinge joint, which actually works like a hinge of the door. As you can see, it allows movement in between the chicken. So we have in this area right here, so if we put the chicken like this, we have the humerus, and we have two bones in here that are called the radius and the ulna, just like in the human beings. And right here you can see the synovial joint, that white tissue that connects this two right here. You can see it right there. So that will, on this side, you can also see the connective tissue that connects, and it allows movement, and it actually moves along with the chicken when you move it. And you can see the blood vessels right there, and you can also see the inside of the bones, where you can see, you know, we also have blood inside the bones, arteries, you know, that produces homeostasis, or, you know, the bone cells. So this will conclude my video for week number 3. I hope you enjoy it, and we will see each other again during week number 4.